Do not adjust your screens. Holger Rune has just defeated Carlos Alcaraz in the final in Barcelona in Alcaraz's backyard. He's done it in straight sets as well. This is my post-match reaction. Let's go through it. Boom! And if you haven't done so yet, smash a like and subscribe. The Great Dane is back on top. Holger Rune, what a performance. I didn't see it coming. I can be the first to admit I thought Carlos Alcaraz, being in his backyard, being in Spain, and he's won this tournament the last two times he's played it as well. I thought he was going to get it done again. He was looking so good. But Holger Rune is proving now he is at the top of the tree. This was a fantastic performance against Carlos Alcaraz. He just went toe-to-toe with him, something that not many people can do on a tennis court. And this is the first time they've met on clay, and Holger Rune has won this final. The first time they've met in a final as well. This is big for Holger Rune and the confidence in my mind. I thought he just did such a good job. And like Jose Morgado says here, played an incredible match, beat the two-time champ, who was on a 9-match winning streak and a 14-match winning streak in Barcelona. It was 7-6 in the first set, which is an 8-6 tie-break score, and then 6-2 in that second set. And he wins his first Barcelona title, his first ATP 500 title, and his second biggest title after Paris-Bercy. What a week for Holger Rune. I'm made up for him. I think this is brilliant. This is just what he needed in his career in 2025. He needs to be recognized as one of those big players on tour now. Obviously, some of the older players like Djokovic, obviously Nadal's gone. We've had Murray gone, Federer gone. Now is the time to step up. We saw Sinner do it. We saw Alcaraz do it. Now maybe Holger Rune is going to step up as well. I really hope so. This performance may be a telling one. And we got the tennis letter in saying is the first player to beat Carlos on clay in 2025. He's won his last 4 matches against top 10 players. 5th title, the first since 2023 as well in Munich. And 4th top 10 win of 2025. It's brilliant. Casually reminding everyone he's one of the game's biggest talents. I think he is. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think on his day, if he plays his best tennis, he is right up there and he can probably beat anyone in the world. But we just rarely get to see it. That's the problem. But we definitely got to see it in this final. Let's go through some of the stats of this final as well, because it was a really entertaining one, especially the first set. 7-6 in favor of Holger Rune. And if this had gone the way of Carlos Alcaraz, you might have been thinking, yeah, he's probably going to go on and just win the match. Even with him losing the first set, you thought Alcaraz, he's probably still got enough in there to come back and maybe take this. But it wasn't the case. I loved to see how confident Holger Rune was on a tennis court, how much resolve he has in a rally against one of the best, if not the best, clay court player on tour right now. It was brilliant. And he went toe-to-toe with him in all of these rallies. Obviously, this is some of the first set stats. 10 winners apiece, less unforced errors from Holger Rune with 13 against Alcaraz's 17. But I think it was just the overall performance. I think that first set, Alcaraz normally would come through and would win a set like that. This is sort of the point by point. You see that there was a break of serve for Alcaraz. He broke straight back, did Holger Rune. But there were even set points for Holger Rune at 5-4, which Alcaraz did very well to save both of them and hold serve. But he just kept knocking on the door, Holger Rune, in this match. And it was a really, really good performance. He managed to get it done at the 5th set point in the tiebreak, but he just never stopped trying. He never stopped plying his trade. He didn't go into his shell, kept playing aggressive tennis. And I think one of the telling factors in this, and it may be similarities to when we saw Djokovic beat him at the Olympics. I'm talking about Alcaraz. There is a way to beat him on a clay court. you have to have a lot of variety. You have to be able to go toe to toe with him in big rallies, but you also have to have a lot, and I mean a lot of variety. And that's what Holger Rune really showed in this match. It was a really like tight first set, and I think it was decided mainly for me on just the level of variety of paces that were put on the ball. He was doing a great inside out forehand, but then he would take the pace off with the inside out forehand. The backhand was looking really strong. The way he directed the ball into each of the corners. Holger Rune was definitely on form this whole entire week. We can have a look at who he's obviously beaten on the way. Khachanov, straight sets. Casper Ruud, last year's champion, straight sets. Sebastian Baez in 3 sets. The writing was on the wall, really. He's been beating top players, top clay court players on the way to this final. And you can't say that Alcaraz hasn't been beating good players as well. But when it came to a toe-to-toe shootout, Alcaraz seemed to crumble a little bit against Rune in this form, even so much that he was the one who had the medical timeout off court in the second set. That first set took a toll on him. Like Jose Morgado says here, he rarely asks for a medical timeout. Rune has the history of feeling his body in matches like this, and was visibly looking tired in the last 10 minutes. It was a surprising medical timeout. But those type of things, when you're winning, you don't feel those pains so much. When you're losing, they sort of start to itch at you a little bit more. But what a performance from Holger Rune. So pleased for him. We got Damien Kustin just saying Holger Rune redemption at Indian Wells. He had a couple of great performances, but then the effort versus Draper in the final was a big letdown. No such thing here. Important wins versus other top clay quarters like Alcaraz or Ruud. Got to be his best form since the spring of 2023. I couldn't agree more. Let me know your thoughts about this match as well, this result for Holger Rune. Where does this rank up there with his other results in his career? I personally think this could be the springboard to see an exciting rest of this calendar year. Let me know your thoughts. I think he has a good team around him right now. He looks very stable, and that was the one thing he was missing. But if you haven't done so yet, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll see you later for some more tennis action.